guys, today I'm gonna show you how to make ethnic guitar beats for like Gunna and Roddy Rage. Let's get into it. So I start with this pad right here. So this is what it sounds like. Alright, for the effect, I have a free chorus, I have an RC20, another RC20, I have a free EQ, I have a vintage verb, I have a wider, this is a free plugin to widen the sound, and then I have a Valhalla delay. Alright, so this is what it sounds like without the effect. And then with it just gives more life to it. Alright, so next I added these bells from a one-shot kit. It's from, I don't really remember which kit it is, but you can use pretty much any bell. This is what it sounds like. Alright, for the effects on the bells, this is what it sounds like without the effects, first of all. Alright, so I use the same effect chain as the pad to begin with, but I added this preset from Cheaper Box. So without it, nice, it just adds some spice to it, you know. Alright, so this is what we have so far. Next, then I added some bells from another one-shot kit. This is what it sounds like. Alright, so for the effects, I used some EQ, some vintage verb, a cymatic origin, an RC20, more EQ, and then this filter from Shipperbox. I have a fruity stereo shipper. I use this all the time. I have a compressor with the vintage preset. Mwah. And then the Valhalla delay, and also a Pop Filter Pro MB, just to make it sit tighter, you know, because it was peaking at some places. I didn't want that. This is without effect. Nice. So next I added this guitar from Contact. It's from this bank right here. It's a bunch of guitar phrases, a bunch of different presets. You can do a lot of cool stuff with it. So this is what it sounds like. This is really good when you don't know how to play the guitar like me. So I have this effect right here. I ended up taking them out, but I have an RC20 and an EQ. Here's the EQ and the Vinyl 2 preset. Alright, next I added another counter melody with the same guitar. This is what it sounds like. Alright, nice. So this is what we have so far. Yeah, my CPU is dying. So next I added this flute from this bank, a Contact bank. It's called World Colors Bawu. It's a bunch of flute phrases, a bunch of ethnic phrases, and this is what it sounds like. Nice. So for the effects, I have some EQ, a Valhalla delay, a vintage verb, a shaper box, an RC20 with the Bad Magic preset. I don't know why it shows up on that one, but and I also have a Pro MP, and I don't know what I did, just to raise the volume and tame it, I guess. So after that, I added a bass. You can use any bass from a one-shot kit. This is what it sounds like. Alright. For the effect, I just added some EQ. I did not input it to the bass. So this is what we have so far. Alright, nice. So next, what I did is I arranged it. I have some part with the counter melody and another part with the bells, and then I rendered it. I rendered the master channel. You can do it right here. You press this red button right here, and then you go to disk recording, render to wavefile. It's gonna render the master channel for you, and then I have this. So after I have the main melody, after I have the sample, I would say I pitch it down one semitone, and this is what it sounds like. Alright, nice. Let's get into the drums. The drums, here's what it sounds like. Alright, so I started with the hi-hats. This is what it sounds like. Basically, I start with the two-step hi-hat pattern, and I bring some notes up and then do this little pattern right here. This is what it sounds like. Alright, and then I just repeated that. And then next, I have a rim. Yeah. Next, I have a counter snare. I have the 808. This is what it sounds like. And I have these little runs right here. Make sure you play with the velocity. And then I have a bunch of perks, just to fill it up, because these drums are pretty simple. So just to carry the groove, I have this perk right here. And then I have this Jetson perk right here at the beginning of each bar. And then I have an open hat. It hits at the beginning of the second and the fourth bar. Alright. So after that, and I think that's pretty much it. I also added a Vox, the Wheezy Vox. Yeah, just to give some spice to it. So everything playing together. I also have this at the beginning of the verse and some hooks. It's just a reverse thingy. Yeah. Alright, so getting into the arrangement, I did nothing special, just some part with the guitars for the hooks, and then the part with the bass for the verses. And then to get into it, sometimes I would take out some instrument, just like here, for example. Yeah. that just add a lot to the beat without doing anything, to be honest. And then at this part, I just bring out the bass. I take out all the drums, and then this riser right here. This is just a low cut EQ because I don't want the bass from the sample to clash with my 808. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching. See you at the next tutorial.